Okay, what is good guys? Montel Christopher Gordon here, aka The Last Pariah, coming at you with a brand new video. So, Instagram influencers or Facebook ads? Which one should you be running and why? This topic isn't so much of a Facebook versus Instagram type of thing because I believe it shouldn't be either or. Realistically, you should be doing both and they kind of go hand in hand, but not at the start, not at the same time anyway. What you need to be doing is picking one, sticking with one, mastering one, and then once you have it down consistently, then you can move on to the other one and start to scale out. In my personal opinion, you should start with Instagram influencers, and then once you have that mastered and down consistently, then you should flow straight into Facebook and then scale out. And I'll tell you why here in a second. So let's get straight into why you should be running Instagram influencer posts before you start running Facebook ads. Today we will be breaking down the pros and the cons of both types of marketing based on what I recommend, what I do, and what works for me. It's taken me a whole 7 months to develop my own formula. Again, this is based on my own personal opinion and what personally works for me. That doesn't necessarily mean it's going to work for you, but that's cool. For it to work for you, you need to take in the core principles and develop the skills you need through trial and error that will enable you to put your own little twist on it. That's what I had to do when I was taking courses and learning from mentors with real results, making thousands a week. Their direct methods didn't work for me until I added my own sauce to it. And that's what you've got to understand. It's all about testing. You've got to test what's working and what's not. Don't be scared to mix multiple mentors' principles together to create a whole new method that works for yourself if needs be. Don't be scared to take mentor A's best bits and then mentor B's best bits and then mash them together. Can you imagine how much of a beast you could become? When it comes to Instagram versus Facebook, there's not really a definite answer. One isn't necessarily better than the other. Facebook does own Instagram, so there are a few overlapping similarities here and there. But quite frankly, they are both two completely different vehicles, two completely different platforms, and two completely different social medias. So looking at it from both a user standpoint and a potential customer standpoint, they are completely different. Ads that you run on Facebook may completely flop on an influencer post and vice versa because they both have completely different targeting and demographics. But they both can make you money. So the question is, why wouldn't you do both? Again, just not at the start. Pick one, learn one, and leverage that one into the other one, then scale out. You have to know how and when you should be using the two different platforms. Don't be trying to start Facebook ads if you're on a tight budget. There's much more moving parts to Facebook ads than there is influencer posts. Therefore, it's a little bit more complex. There's a learning curve to Facebook ads that's going to cost you a little bit of money at the start to learn through trial and error, which I had to learn the hard way. Facebook ads does require you to have a little bit of a bigger budget. If you're going to start with Facebook ads, I recommend you have at least $500 plus to invest into your business because your money can go pretty quickly with Facebook ads. Those $5 ad sets can add up pretty quickly if you're testing multiple products each day. Don't, and I repeat, don't go at it alone. I recommend you get a mentor or at least a course if you don't know what you're doing. If you don't know what you're doing with Facebook ads, I highly suggest you go and learn, really go through and study it thoroughly before you jump into it. Because what's gonna happen is you're gonna go into it, you're gonna lose a bunch of money, possibly, and then you're gonna cuss out dropshipping and claim that it doesn't work and give dropshipping a bad name. There are some dudes out there that can see success from low budgets with Facebook ads, but what you need to remember is that some of these guys are marketing masters and have many years on you. Either that or they have super seasoned pixels to go play with. Whereas with influencer posts, it still has its complexities, yes, don't get me wrong, but there's way less moving parts. You can test products, see results, and make money much quicker with Instagram influencer posts. There is no faster way to get your first sale on Shopify than Instagram influencer posts. Unless you tell your mom or something to support your dreams and buy something as soon as you open your store. And if you want to argue with me about it, let's do it. Drop me a comment, we'll argue, we'll debate it. Instagram influencers tend to be a little bit cheaper too. I literally have friends getting shout outs for free due to certain agreements such as affiliate programs, where basically you set up an affiliate program, you get influencers to shout you out, you give them a custom referral link. This link then tracks how many sales they bring you on your Shopify store. You then split the profits with them on whatever percentage you agreed with. I've even seen real case studies of $8 shoutouts bringing back hundreds of dollars in return, and then it just snowballed from there. That person actually went on to scale to thousands of dollars. So what I highly recommend is that once you master Instagram, get it to a point where you can consistently make money with it, then automate it, and then go on to learn Facebook ads thoroughly. Whether that be through a mentor, a course, or through the internet, I don't care. Just make sure you know what you're doing. You can then move on to Facebook and create a lookalike audience because you have your beautiful pixel installed, which should be seasoned with data now. Now you can give Facebook the data it needs to go out there and look for an audience that has similar characteristics, traits, and interests as the people that bought from your store when you was running your Instagram influencer posts, allowing you to scale massively. So that's all for today, guys. If you haven't taken anything from this video, please take this one thing. Start with one, whether that be Facebook ads or Instagram influencers. Stick with that one, master it, and then once you have it down, automate it and flow into the other one, and then scale out. With all that being said, that is all for today's video. I hope that I've cleared the air for those people debating on whether to start Instagram influencers or Facebook ads. For those who do want to take action and start Shopify but don't know how to build a store, DM me on my social medias and we'll get you up and running in no time flat. Links in the description. Anyway, this is Montel out. I hope you've enjoyed the video and gained a little bit of insight from today's content. If you have, please drop me a like. It'll be very much appreciated. And if you haven't already, join the family by hitting that big beautiful subscribe button below. Peace.